his first senior appearance. Connacht about to come out onto the park. It's a big night for them. Leinster unbeaten at this venue since March. They lost to an Irish province then. That was Ulster though. They've won 3 out of their last 4 in all competitions, Leinster. Connacht had lost 5 in a row before last week's win over Zebra in the Heineken Cup. Now one of those 5 losses was at home to Saracens, and they did pick up a bonus point, so it wasn't all bad. Could have won that game as well. Fire dancers in the middle of the park here at the RDS. It's a chilly night, but it is clear. We've had rain on Dublin over the last couple of hours, but it's not raining at the moment. The pitch and the sod will be quite heavy. The ball will be quite slippery. And here come Leinster. Apu having a word with the troops. Connacht's last one against Leinster in Dublin in 2002, but that was Donnybrook. They've actually never won here at the RDS. They look upward, don't they? Speaking of upward, here are Leinster. Jamie Heaslip leads them out. He's the captain tonight. Shakes the hands of the mascots. Big evening for them. Owen Redden back in the lineup. Devin Toner continuing on in the second row. Dave Carney on the wing. Michael Bent following Carney out. It's a big season for him. Jamie Heaslip almost certain to add to his caps total for Ireland during the November internationals. The 29-year-old has played 57 times for Ireland and 5 times for the Lions.
Cheers, kid. Thank you. Sorry, Gary. Okay, that's
Our referee this evening is David Wilkinson. His assistants are Mark Patton and Bernie O'Connell. The TMO is Alan Rogan. And Dan Parks, the former Scotland international, will get us underway.
Ready, blue? Captain? Yep. Green? Keep behind. Time on, please, Rogie.
There's always a great atmosphere here at the RDS. It's ratcheted up a notch by the fact that this is a derby. It's Connacht against Leinster. It's Leinster who receive. Redden. It's been chased by Dave Carney, trying to come into the line there is Gavin Duffy, but Michael Bent takes up the loose one. And it's a penalty to Connacht.
Straight down.
I'll hazard a guess that Parks will go for the posts here.
Post call.
So Parks lines it up. A strange couple of days for Connacht losing Soyalo. He has been released from his contract for family reasons. We wish him well. Parks, who doesn't look a day of his 34 years. Makes good contact now. Can he keep it on frame? That's an excellent start for Connacht. They lead 3-0.
Penalty for Connacht, scored by number 10, Dan Parks. Leinster 0, Connacht 3.
10.
Pat Lamb, the coach, won a Heineken Cup with Northampton. deep inside Connacht territory.
2 wins, 2 green.
Rob Carney couldn't get there, but Leinster will get the line out. There is Matt Healy.
Okay, down to the middle.
Sean Cronin. Almost knocked down by Heaslip, but he is able to carry on. Owen Redden. Madigan. McFadden. Hand off for McFadden, but still can't break past Craig Ronaldson. Redden wants to get his hands on it. Dave Carney comes in. Scrum Leinster.
Don't shout up me like that. No, don't shout up me like that. Jerry.
Very well taken in the line out there by Devin Toner.
Let's go, Brendan. Okay, remember what we spoke about? Seconds in, please. Back row.
Keep in mind the conditions are quite slippery given the amount of rain we've had on this ground over the last couple of hours. Dry at the moment, but the pitch still quite heavy.
Set. Yes, nine. Uppercut. Let's have it again. Move one set this way. Hello. Jerry. Now, bind long. Keep your head and shoulders up. Seconds again. Crouch. Bind. Set. Yes, nine.
Redden waits patiently at the back. Sat at the feet of Heaslip. Heaslip breaks off, gives to Redden. Ian Madigan. Madigan back to Redden. Dave Carney skips one, can't get past the second one. That's Craig Ronaldson again, who's been playing very well so far. Goes loose, and it will be Connacht ball.
Through the gate. Post guard.
And Dan Parks is going to go for this from a long, long way out.
Okay. Thanks.
Matt O'Connor, the Leinster coach, jovial Australian, came over here from Leicester. The breeze has calmed down a bit in the last hour or so, so conditions are in favour of Dan Parks. He's on 34 points so far this season in the Rabo Pro 12. He scored 30, incidentally, in 2 Heineken Cup games. Dan Parks gets plenty behind that. It's carrying, and it is gone over. That is a monster kick from Dan Parks, who makes it 2 from 2, and it's a fantastic start for Connacht. He encourages that ball to go over, and it did with a bit to spare. So Leinster's nose has been bloodied at home. What's the response? It's received by Jake Keenan. Leinster turn it over. Owen Redden a little bit lost looking. Fafita throws the angle down. Ayupu.
No advantage, bring it back.
There will be Leinster ball at scrum time.
Forward here, blue scrum. Good in field. Yeah, that's fine. Seconds in. Yeah. Crouch. Bind. Set.
So Leinster just outside that Connacht 22, right in front of the Anglesey stand. Redden wanted it, but Connacht disrupting. However, Leinster get the penalty. Number 7 is Jay Keenan.
Back you go, please.
And he's the one who is infringed, and he's the one who has given Leinster the penalty.
Number 7 coming up, breaking his bind, joining the front row. Post call.
And they'll go for it, and Ian Madigan may be out to prove a point tonight. This is a tough angle to kick from. Madigan looking to push his total to 34 points for this season so far in the Pro 12. That one looks good. He has hooked it just the right amount. Oh, that's a supreme kick from Ian Madigan. Leinster 3, Connacht 6.
Penalty for Leinster, scored by number 10, Ian Madigan.
So he has now kicked 29 points because 5 of his total of 34 came from a try. Dave Carney wrapped up immediately. Tiernan O'Halloran amongst the men to get to him. Maul forms. McLaughlin throws his weight in there for Leinster, and you can see how much that's added.
Stay up, Blue.
Redden.
Inside, you're okay.
Inside!
Carney.
Stay, sir.
That is blocked down, and Leinster have to scramble back, and Ian Madigan dives on it under real pressure from Craig Ronaldson. And that's very good in-your-face type play from Connacht, and that's a bad mistake from Madigan. Now, if he hooked the last one the right amount, he hooked that one a little bit too much. Ronaldson closed him right down.
Yeah, just stay behind here and pick him up and join. Catch going into him. Yeah. Relax. In with on, please. Seconds in. Crouch!
Marmion about to put in here. Spoke to ex-Ireland and Connacht number 8 Noel Mannion during the week. He said that Marmion could consider himself unlucky not to be included in Joe Schmidt's Ireland squad for the autumn internationals. Still time, of course. Injuries and all that may open a door. Nayuku is at the back. He looks like he's ready to break off. He has.
Ball's out.
Ball's out. Nayuku desperately trying to get his hands on it. Can't do so. Scrum to Leinster.
Knocked on at the back. Excuse me. When you unbind, the ball is out.
Referee laying down the low, and Connacht waste the chance, and they mightn't get too many in the RDS.
Seconds again. Seconds in, please. Crouch. Bind. Set. Yes, 9.
Redden puts it in. Leinster been driven back. Redden has to shove it, and Marmion, has he got his hands on it and scored a try? His teammates think that he has. Well, if he has scored a try, that is one of the cleverest he'll ever get.
David, I can hear you.
Is it a try, yes or no, please?
Simple
Try,
question.
yes or no.
Thank you.
Our TMO is Alan Rogan. He'll make the call. Redden trying to guide it backwards there to Noel Reid, but sloppy play. Marmion pounced, and that looks good.
Okay, I just want to check that blue didn't ground it before green did.
No, I don't
David,
think.
Yeah.
Reid
I have
grounded
a
it.
decision.
Here we go.
You may award the try.
Thank you.
And Connacht get a lucky break.
Thanks,
Kieran Marmion with the try. It's his second of the season in the Pro 12. It's his third overall. And Connacht lead 11-3. And maybe Noel Mannion was right. Maybe he should have been in the Ireland squad. I say that with tongue in cheek, of course, but it was very clever play from Kieran Marmion. Dan Parks, he's 2 from 2 so far. And he's got it, and Connacht lead by 10, 13 points to 3. 3 out of 3 for Dan Parks, and Kieran Marmion with the try. But it's not one that Redden or Reid will reflect on positively, or the Leinster pack at large for that matter. And again, when do you reflect positively on conceding a try? Comes to winger Matt Healy.
Green 2, stop.
Rob Kearney.
Release green.
Manigan. Jamie Heaslip received. Redden takes control himself. McFadden disrupting, and now McLaughlin's on the chase. It's rescued by Henry. Well, he couldn't hang on to it, but
Up we come. Stop. Relax. No advantage, lads. Going forward. Bring it back. Forward here. Clock stop. Okay.
Henry is down. Pat Lam has to be happy with these scores so far, even though his face suggests otherwise. Very rarely do coaches smile when the camera pans to them. Win, lose or draw.
Okay, 2. All right. Okay. Time on, please, Rogie. Scrum. Scrum. Your scrum. Okay, that's on the touch, right, fellas. Tom. Okay. Blue 9,
Connacht
if you
put
want
in
to
at
come
scrum
round, just stay
time
behind
following
the
a
ball.
knock-on from Leinster.
Tom.
I think it's fair to say Leinster haven't really got going yet.
Crunch. Bind. Set. Yes, 9.
Connacht had a good away win last weekend against Zebra in the Heineken Cup, but their last away win in the Pro 12 was last April against Edinburgh. Marmion. Parks. Carney's under it. Rob, that is. Gavin Duffy is waiting. Dan Parks.
Inside. Wait, green.
Rob Kearney there again. Ian Madigan.
Inside.
Tiernan O'Halloran. He's got a nice step, O'Halloran, and speaking of steps, Luke Fitzgerald was there to wait for him, and it's a penalty for Leinster.
13's first man in, release the ball on the ground.
To make the decision to go for the corner, to set up a platform to attack from rather than going for points. Then again, when you've got that man to aim at, Devin Toner taking the line out isn't always a bad option, is it? Gunn finds McLaughlin, and that's Jennings inside to Dave Carney, who tries to escape the cover but can't. Owen Redden looks to go quickly. Zipped wide. Rob Carney, nice step. I beg your pardon, it's Noel Reid. Redden. McLaughlin tries a ram raid. Redden again. Jamie Heaslip. Leinster down to 14 at the moment. Redden receives. Noel Reid again. Noel Reid goes deep to Rob Carney, with Dave Carney waiting out wide. Redden. Oh, knocked on frustratingly so for Leinster. Advantage being played by Connacht. This is Fifita with a good break. He's outside the 22, up past that 10-metre line. Fergus McFadden holds his progress.
No 15.
Marmion. Great defence by Connacht. Parks tries to find a corner. Bounces inside rather than outside. Dave Carney is able to dust it off and boot it clear.
Ball was away. Sir, service just up here. Yeah, okay. Clock stop. Yeah.
Matt O'Connor worried about the player who's down at the moment.
If it came in the team, it would have come into me.
We're not requested to go back and look at it.
You can't request it, though. Did you hear that, Ruggie? Okay, hold on. Do you want me to, Ruggie, do you want me to check? Are you sure?
Well, Jimmy Heaslip wants to go back and check on something.
Fine, you're just talking.
You checked it?
Yeah.
Gopperth getting ready to come in. Ian Madigan still struggling.
Okay.
Ian Madigan hasn't had a particularly good 18 minutes in a general play sense. He's very unlucky to pick up an injury, and I'm not sure he will be able to continue tonight. Well, I say he's not had a good 18 minutes. He'd one blocked down kick. Aside from that, he actually has done okay.
Just relax. Time's off.
Madigan looks a lot better now and actually might be able to continue. Let's hope for him he is. Here's what happened. A late collision. And it was Robbie Henshaw who collided with him. And Henshaw gives him a pat on the back on Madigan's way back into play. So Madigan makes a Wolverine-like recovery. Sean Henry with the line out. Connacht on Leinster's 22. Pops it up. It's grabbed out of the sky by Michael Swift. Maul forms, but Connacht very much on the back foot. With it at the back is Heenan.
That's one green.
Marmion wants to take control. Craig Clark is trying to point something out to the ref. Marmion tries to steal down the blind side. Redden stopped him.
Leave it 7 blue, let the ball come back.
Brett Wilkinson tops it short for Ayew. Ayew motors on. Penalty to Leinster.
And you're off. Thank you, good please. Stay up.
Hayu looks dangerous with ball in hand. He's a good man to carry.
There's your mark.
Rob Kearney, who has got a large boot. Good solid kick from Rob Kearney.
Anything else?
Looks okay, Ian Madigan. Looked at one stage a couple of minutes ago like he was going to have to go off. Jimmy Gopperth was warming up. I think the last thing Madigan wanted to do was give Gopperth even more of a chance to prove himself. Cronin goes to the back. Very good grab from Quinn Roux. Cronin has at the back.
Six green.
Six green is
advantage to
Fafita.
blue. Penalty advantage. Stay.
Dink over the top. McFadden on the chase, taken by Marmion. Referee stops play. Advantage was coming, so Madigan said I might as well chance it.
Number 6 in the side of the ball. As rest assured, if I see it, I will deal with it.
Madigan hasn't kicked since he took the knock, but from these kind of situations, Kearney maybe does give you that bit more of a threat distance-wise.
Yeah. The last ball is to push the green line. Okay.
Connacht lead, but discipline letting them down. They've given away a lot of penalties. Jennings tries to grab, but it's intercepted.
No! Stay!
Jennings playing tonight, by the way, because Sean O'Brien is out injured, just in case you're wondering why. He's in wearing number 7. Marmion with the box kick. McFadden waits patiently and receives and then tries to escape and does escape. And McFadden is away. Now, does he have the support or does he need it? McFadden shows a step, wrapping him up as O'Halloran, but he is inside the 22. Redden gets there quickly. Luke Fitzgerald. Madigan juggles but keeps. Dave Kearney tries to grab. Knock on, and it is a scrum to Connacht. What a break this was from Fergus McFadden.
Okay, guys, let's go. Come on. What's the problem? Can we play? Okay, let's go.
Well, Madigan wouldn't be human if he still wasn't feeling the after effects of his injury and his collision.
I literally just spoke to him about that, all right? Let's go, boys. Yeah, I think I won't set this like that. What's outside? 2, just give your eye a wipe there, will you?
2 is Sean Cronin.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Yes, 9.
Marmion feeds.
Stay by,
Yapu, Marmion. Kearney waits. Fergus McFadden thought about another run, instead gives to Luke Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald up to the 10-metre line. Red. Devin Toner. Devin Toner is put to ground by a mixture of Henry and Wilkinson. Madigan. Dave Kearney. Tackle came in there from Neapu. Red. Jennings. Kevin McLaughlin. Red. Madigan. Pop back to Madigan, who passes over the top to McFadden, who tried to find Fitzgerald, who'd gone wide to the wing. Scrum to Connacht. Knock on.
Forward there.
Well, you can see what Leinster are trying to do. They're trying to unlock Connacht with some quick play and passing.
Okay.
You do get the feeling it might only be a matter of time before it works out.
Okay, lads, we need to go. Yeah. Okay. On their ball, you need to keep it tight to him. Keep tight, don't come out.
Brian O'Driscoll still missing for Leinster through injury. Danny Poolman out injured for Connacht. He was last season's leading try scorer. He was this season's joint top try scorer. Former Leinster hooker Jason Harris-Wright is out also for Connacht, as is Willie Falloon, who's a long-term absentee.
Crouch. Set. Bind. Set. Yes, 9. Use it.
Marmion. Dan Parks.
Great green pipe.
McFadden. Red. Dan Parks. Gavin Duffy just about hangs on to it. The former Mayo minor footballer.
Release it.
Reached an All-Ireland with the Mayo Minors. They were beaten by Down, I think it was in 1999. Dan Parks tries to find the corner.
No, you're on.
And McFadden just about keeps it in play.
Away tacklers!
Jack McGrath. Red. And that's Parks who receives a hit, and he's down. Gavin Duffy gets it going again. Fafita tries to escape, but the ref stops it up.
Scrum. That's mid-back.
Well, both he and
Scrum, knock on.
Carney going for the ball there.
No, it's knock on.
Parks looks okay. Rob Carney.
In the game, put on your own ball, just make sure they come through the gate and don't take guys out beyond the ball. You know what I mean?
Frustrated on the Lions tour because of injury, Rob Carney.
Time on. Okay, sorry, stop, clock stop. Keep it off, Rogie, keep it off.
Let's go, yeah.
Sean Cronin receiving some treatment.
You're okay. We're stopped for their injury as well, you're okay. Okay, time on now, please, Rogie.
Connacht, as we say, haven't beaten Leinster in Dublin since 2002, but they did beat them in the sports grounds last season. 34-6 the score in that game last September.
Yeah, sorry.
One of Connacht's biggest ever wins, I think it's fair to say, in the Pro 12.
Seconds in. Then we go. Yeah, here we are, you okay, right. Crouch. Bind. Set. Yes, 9.
Madigan.
Advantage, green offside.
McFadden.
Backline mark.
Skip pass, bounces into the path of Dave Carney, who tries to isolate O'Halloran, and Carney is away. Rob Carney's on his shoulder, picked up, but again play stops, and it will be a penalty to Leinster.
13 green offside.
13 green is Robbie Henshaw.
Just here. Excuse me, 13 green offside, back you go. Captain, we said not a penalties. 15's reactions not acceptable. The penalty was 13 green offside.
13 green, Robbie Henshaw, the only Connacht starter tonight who's in the Ireland squad for the upcoming autumn internationals. Leinster with 8 starters tonight who are also in the squad. Henshaw capped during the summer for Ireland on the tour to the States.
Now we find out.
He's still only 20. Madigan makes good contact, and it's accurate, and it's over, and it's Leinster 6, Connacht 13.
Penalty for Leinster, scored by number 10, Ian Madigan. Leinster 6, Connacht 13.
Just keep the winner behind.
Dave Carney escapes one tackle, trying to get away from Henry, and now Fafita.
Stay on side 7.
Gavin Duffy awaits the high one and receives. Dan Parks. Tiernan O'Halloran. There's Matt Healy, I do beg your pardon. Ian Madigan. Parks. Duffy says go yourself. Duffy chasing up here. Coming into the line brilliantly was Fergus McFadden, who's being tugged back by Robbie Henshaw. Redden. Devin Toner. Ian Madigan. Sean Cronin, who's got a burst of speed. Kick and chase from Cronin. Bounce goes kindly, and Cronin motors on, and he's beating a winger in the race here, and Dan Parks has to tidy up. And that's not something that O'Halloran will want to watch back, I think. No matter how fast Cronin is, wingers don't like to be beaten by hookers. Rob Carney, Shane Jennings, Reid. Step from Jamie Heaslip. Redden. Redden to probe away through himself on the narrow side. Rob Carney tries to go with the direct route.
Advantage offside.
Advantage coming to Leinster. Jack McGrath. Penalty Leinster.
13 green offside.
Robbie Henshaw offside again. Redden. Devin Toner. Madigan. Kevin McLaughlin loses it forward under real pressure there. Nayapu tries to pick it up. But at that stage the damage had been done, and it will be Connacht ball.
Time off. Captain. I didn't get to speak to you because they went quickly over here. 2 penalties in very quick succession against green number 13 for being offside. He needs to change his behaviour. Otherwise you're not leaving me options.
Change it or get a yellow, basically. Really good Gaelic footballer, really good musician. Just an all-round talented guy, Robbie Henshaw.
Come on, Ruggie. 13.
Played centre when he was playing schools rugby, Henshaw. Played fullback in the absence of Gavin Duffy.
Yeah, sorry, no problem, my fault. Seconds in. Crouch. Bind. Set. Yes, 9. Behind the ball, blue 9. Okay, we're done. Yeah, I'll come around. Yes. Okay. To this side. I understand it's slippy, but let's keep our head and shoulders up. Let's not go down. 9. Come on, Dave, quick. Crouch.
Set.
Bind. Set. Yes, 9. Taken in. We get 7 green. It's taken back in by.
Taken back in, and that's a bad mistake by Connacht, and it will be Leinster territory and a Leinster line out inside the Connacht 22. Lamb no doubt frustrated. So the 12 County Army goes on the march.
Pull green out. We'll go green out. Green out. Open out. Open out. That's fine.
Drummond. Cut by Quinn Root. Leinster drive on.
It's his own man. Own man.
Jamie Heaslip fancies a run, but his progress is halted. Michael Bent.
Use it.
Devin Toner. Redden. Heaslip.
Release green.
Redden to the blind side. Helped out wide. Noel Reid. Redden. Jack McGrath dragging on Michael Bent. Kevin McLaughlin receiving from Madigan. Redden. Madigan. Luke Fitzgerald. Wrapped up there by Matt Healy. Redden. Jack McGrath going into contact. Redden. Jamie Heaslip. Shane Jennings. McLaughlin supported by Jack McGrath. Madigan. Rob Carney tries to make his way through heavy traffic.
Away 4.
Jamie Heaslip. Not to take it in an awkward position. He's done well to hang on and Connacht drive him out. Luke Fitzgerald wants and Luke Fitzgerald receives, but he's caught and taken by Brett Wilkinson.
Back feet.
Jack McGrath plays temporary scrum half. Madigan turns one way, then the other. Sean Henry gets him. Shane Jennings with Noel Reid supporting, but Jennings drives the legs. Jack McGrath. Show and go. Madigan. Redden. Cronin was waiting, but Jennings received and knocked it backwards. Quinn Root throws his weight in. Rob Carney tries something crafty and it might work out for Connacht here. It's hacked on. Well, the chance to attack is gone, but they stopped the try, and that was the main thing to achieve there. Craig Ronaldson almost escaping.
Let's go, boys.
So Sean Cronin with maybe one last chance for Leinster to get over that Connacht line in this first half.
Don't close it.
Goes short, knocked down. Owen Redden, Shane Jennings. Penalty Connacht.
You're taking right from the side.
Parks hits the release valve.
Let's go, Green.
Sean Henry. Wilson giving him the call. Connacht in no rush here. Oh, it's completely overcooked, and Jack McGrath gives to Shane Jennings. Redden, Madigan. No read helps to Luke Fitzgerald.
Release 12!
Redden is swallowed up. Devin Toner. Michael Bent tries to plough on. Madigan. Madigan bobbing and weaving and gaining territory.
Away tackler!
Penalty Leinster. Connacht didn't roll away there. Craig Clark.
Yeah.
And they'll go for the posts.
Yeah. Second row needs to roll away. Just bring it back 2 feet, please.
So Madigan 2 from 2 so far, and if he makes it 3 from 3, his team will only be 4 behind at the break.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll take a look, yeah.
And I'm sure if you told Connacht before this game they'd be 4 ahead at half-time, they'd gladly take it, but 7 would be even better, obviously. Not quite a shot to nothing, but it is over. Well, it's a fantastic kick from Ian Madigan. And at the break, it is Leinster 9, Connacht 13. Well, Ian Madigan has kicked 3 penalties for Leinster. Dan Parks landing 2 penalties and a conversion for Connacht. Kieran Marmion with an opportunistic try for Connacht at half-time in the RDS in this Irish derby in the Pro 12. It is Leinster 9, Connacht 13.
Crouch! Fine! Set! Yes, 9!
Red. Digs it out of the back. Madigan floats for Dave Carney.
Ball's out.
Red wrapped up by Craig Clark.
Yard 7.
Ball presented for Michael Bent, but Devin Toner takes over. Jamie Heaslip. Tackled by Craig Ronson.
4 blue away.
Shane Jennings. Jack McGrath. He scored the try against Cass last week in the Heineken Cup, and Connacht win the penalty. The wily 34-year-old.
The head injury has just stopped.
Michael Swift receiving some treatment. Dave Heffernan with his first line out on the night of his first senior appearance of the season. Did make one appearance last season, came off the bench against, or sorry, beg your pardon, actually started away to Scarlets. Well taken, Marmion. Dan Parks, cross fielder. Well taken there by Tiernan O'Halloran. Receives support from Henshaw. Advantage coming to Connacht. Marmion wants it. Lying in wait is Ayew. Tries the blind side, little kick and intercepted by Rob Carney. And a little bit of hassle between Carney and Henshaw. I'm sure they'll make up when they go into Irish camp. As in, you know, the Ireland camp, not an Irish college, Galway or Waterford or somewhere. And it's kicked into the corner, and it will be a line out to Connacht in a very dangerous position. Has come in for Leinster, formerly of Connacht, also formerly of Newcastle, and they found the target of Nayupu, and they maul on. Connacht getting closer to that line. This is a very good drive. Ball is at the back, although it's kind of carnage down there. Henshaw tries to sneak through. Wilkinson tries to drive. Henshaw controlling at the back. Tops it to, well, Swift is driving the receiver on. Wilkinson. Heaslip is trying to clear out. Penalty Connacht.
No, hold on, stop. Excuse me, right here. Here's man. Time's off.
Good passage of play from the men in green.
You were absolutely fine. 6 wasn't. 6 has gone straight off his feet at the bottom of the rock. Okay, hold on. In this area of the pitch, there needs to be more discipline. Since we'll come out in the second half, all you're going to do is give away penalties. The behaviour needs to change. Talk to them, okay?
Kevin McLaughlin, the guilty party there. And what will Connacht do?
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. When you move it around, when you move the ball off the tail of that line out, that's okay. Yeah, no, posts are called, yeah.
Posts have been called. They'll attempt to take the three. Mike McCarthy is coming in. He's given himself a lot of work since coming to Leinster, because not only does he have to get used to all the calls and I suppose nuances of being part of a new setup, but also he's taken on a new business course in Griffith College.
What are off, lads? Come on.
No, get out of the fucking way.
So Dan Parks lines up the penalty. Oh, he's very unlucky. It comes off the woodwork now. Where will it bounce? Bounces into Connacht hands. Well, it goes down as a miss, but it won't seem so bad if they can get the try from this attack, which they won't, because it's a penalty to Leinster.
Number 9's first man in. You got to release the ball.
Dragged it just a little bit, Dan Parks, and he's unlucky.
Sorry? Having a clue.
Well, if Connacht got lucky with their try, they got very unlucky with that penalty. have to go back again.
Here we go. Scrum or line it? Scrum call.
Scrum for Connacht.
Here, that's only 15, please. Only 15. Crunch. Bang. Set. Yes, guy.
Fed in by Marmion. Fed back to him now. Dan Parks. Skip pass, skips over everyone, but it does bounce into the path of Matt Healy. Luke Fitzgerald puts in the tackle. Marmion. Yeah, Pooh. Craig Clark tries to drive on. Fafita. Marmion. Leinster ball.
Here we are. Let's go.
Dave Heffernan, the man who came on at half-time, replacing Sean Henry.
Say that again. 4. Who's captain? That's 5. Okay, the line is the middle, so we were inside.
Michael Swift, the captain, is going up, and Muldowney coming in. Big time to come in from Muldowney. Leinster scrum.
Christ! Bang! Set!
Formerly of Glasgow and the Exeter Chiefs, Muldowney.
Stay by back row. Bring 6.
Madigan. Carney. Carney again uses the left boot.
Inside. Go. Look at the earpiece keeps coming out, you can't hear. Right, okay. That's just stop. Just stop. Pilot.
Carlos? Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, here he is.
Let's get it straight, huh?
Yeah, just
No, we're time off. It's calm, so down.
It's just, yeah, time's off.
Straight now, huh?
Yeah, no, it's just...
Bit of trouble with the referee's equipment.
Come in there, lads. Yeah.
Wasn't it Nigel Owens who once used the phone to call the TMO?
Yeah, very low, but yeah.
Took a mobile out and actually rang the TMO. And fair play to him for getting a signal in such a large crowd.
Blue on the line.
Heffernan finds Clark. Marmion. It's a very good take. What can Connacht do from here? Marmion.
Get out for it!
Fafita. Marmion. Gavin Duffy. That's a good kick, and the chase is coming, and Leinster have to be very careful here. Rob Carney, cool under pressure. A very broken game in the second half. Hasn't been what you'd call a spectacle. Matt Healy tries to escape. And Leinster get the penalty.
Hold in there. Close call. It's right on the line.
So will Leinster punish Connacht for another unforced error?
No, I didn't. The line is... I'm not arguing with you. The line's the mark.
Madigan trying to get every inch possible. So for the second week in a row at the RDS, Leinster haven't really put in what you'd call a flowing performance. Not yet anyway. Last week against Cast they struggled at times. Same again this week against Connacht, who played well, to be fair. They haven't let Leinster play. Madigan sends it on its merry way. It doesn't quite have enough. Carney. And I do wonder, from situations like that, would they be better off letting Carney or even Fergus McFadden have a go, because they are two guys who can kick long distance. Robbed by Nayuku. Isolates Jennings, slipped past him, couldn't get past Madigan. Marmion. Top to Craig Ronson. Ronson with the grubber kick. Fumble there from Owen Redden. And he is put into touch by Gavin Duffy. Chase.
Three. 6.
The changes being made here. And Michael Bent goes off and Martin Moore will come in. He's had a good season so far.
Take the front, Barry. Yeah. 2 metres. 7 meters.
Heffernan. Finds his target, Craig Clark. Well, Downey doing his best to help his pack push forward. Still Connacht ball. Still danger for Leinster. Pick and drive from Muldowney.
Okay, kind her up.
And it will be Leinster ball, they'll have the penalty.
Hands her up with a kind her up, come on.
And that's why. Ian Madigan releasing the shackles.
Totally gone. 10 down 9. Take the line.
Cronin finds his man. Madigan, Shane Jennings. Redden, Madigan. Duffy lets it slip through his hands and Dave Carney gives to his brother Rob, and Rob kicks and Leinster chase. And Connacht have a man back to mind the house, but has he knocked it on? That's the question. The referee certainly thinks he has. It's a bad mistake from Matt Healy. Madigan giving that one plenty of airtime. Gavin Duffy, he will be desperately disappointed with that. And Matt Healy disappointed with that because he just temporarily took his eye off it. Martin Moore getting ready to scum down for the first time since he came in. Scored a try on opening night against Scarlets. He's already surpassed his appearance total last season, this season.
Seconds.
Matt O'Connor, a big fan of Martin Moore.
Bang! Set! Yes, bang!
Leinster still looking for their first try, and this game looking for its first score of the second half.
Time off. Okay. 1 and 18. Great scrum! Okay. There's a problem in this side of the scrum. You're just on. You should know better. On the engage, when you go in straight, stay steady and square, and bind up. If you don't, sanctions will follow. End of story. Let's go.
Can't be any straighter than that, David Wilkinson.
Bind long and stay up. Okay, relax. Come on. Crunch. Bind. Set. Yes, I.
Fumble from Redden, quick recovery. Leinster drive. Redden snipes himself, tries to pop it to Nolry, couldn't find the pass. Penalty Leinster.
Number 3 going to grind under pressure.
Number 3, Rodney Ayew.
Scrum call.
And Leinster will go for the scrum again, and why not?
Stay outside. Yeah, just off the 5-metre line. Here we are. Seconds in.
And the crowd has come to life at the RDS.
Bang! Set!
And Leinster now get the penalty. Number 1 is Brett Wilkinson.
Two props have been penalised in quick succession in a 5-metre scrum. They need to scrummage properly, stay up, otherwise they're not leaving me many options in terms of where I have to go. I will escalate the sanctions should it be necessary. Talk to your players. No, that's it. No, he collapsed it, he went to grind.
I got a whole bag of shush with your name on it, in other words, from the referee. And Leinster will go for the scrum again. Connacht beginning to creak. Craig Clark has taken over as captain since Michael Swift went off. And Wilkinson's races run for the evening.
Yeah, it's just off the 5-metre, so here we are. Let's go, Marcy! Come on! Seconds in. Crunch! Bang! Set!
Connacht is struggling again. J2 Cooney has come in, by the way.
No. You need to get your bind off his arm, and you need to stay straight. Couple steps. Here we go.
Lockney has also come in.
Get the bind up. Keep tight. Seconds.
So what difference can Cooney and Lockney make since Wilkinson and Ayew have gone up? It's an old change front row now for Connacht, because earlier on Henry went off at half-time, in fact. Leinster drive, Connacht again, buckling, and this time it's a penalty to Connacht, and you can see what that means to them.
No way.
Jack McGrath. Well, Jack McGrath still young, still learning, and the referee penalising him there.
Number 6. Yep.
Well, the referee making a big call there because on the face of it, it seemed like Leinster were on top. Leinster making another change. Rhys Ruddock has come in. Heffernan finds Clark, but it slips through his hands, and Shane Jennings goes, and he's cut down by Dan Parks. Redden, Madigan. Fitzgerald wants it deep, but Madigan goes himself. Martin Moore breaking past Ronaldson, he's inside the 22. Redden, Heaslip. Jamie Heaslip going to ground. His uncle Dan played for Connacht. Devin Toner. Redden. Penalty to Leinster.
Number 7.
Well, it's actually to Connacht, and it's Shane Jennings who's penalised, coming in for the side.
Number 7, through the gate, please. Gotta come through.
Can Connacht put a phase of play together from this, because they have been under siege in the last couple of minutes, and that is very, very tiring. Matt O'Connor, solemn look on his face, the Leinster coach.
Okay. Let's go, boys, let's go.
So Dave Heffernan getting ready to throw in. Knocked down to Marmion. Goes into heavy blue traffic. Pick and drive. Muldowney is on the front foot, but then brought to ground while being driven backwards, and Marmion gets his hands on it, tries the narrow side. Running onto it there was Andrew Brown. Marmion. Good take from Jay Keenan. It's a penalty to Leinster, and Connacht just can't string moves together.
Time off. Captain and captain.
Clark and Heaslip.
Down. On your own ball, you come through the gate and you stay on your feet. If the player behaviour doesn't change, I will go to yellow. Talk to your players, both sides.
So after a couple of penalties on either side in from the side, the ref sees fit to give Clark and Heaslip a speaking to.
Green, side entry. Yeah.
A game that hasn't really flowed in this second period so far, but Leinster have found the corner. I will stress that while it's dry now and it's not raining, that is some beard on Gordon Darcy.
Green, keep it in the back, please. At the back.
That's impressive. Anyway, can Leinster impress at line-out time here?
One's gone, one's gone. Scrum half.
Cronin taken at the back and taken very well by Rhys Ruddock. Leinster's maul driven back.
Get outside, Green. There's the ball.
Connacht haven't managed to turn it over. Redden. Not any rush here as Clark makes a grab at him. Heaslip. Connacht turned it over. Marmion hoofs it clear. Rob Kearney's under the high dropping ball. Dragged down by Tiernan O'Halloran. Redden. And it's out on the full, and it will be a Connacht line out inside Leinster territory.
Captain, no huddles, speed it up. The next time it'll be a free kick. Speed that line out up.
Heffernan. 14 minutes for Connacht to survive. Clark guides it down to Marmion. Connacht maul towards that 10-metre line. Leinster scrum.
Scrum. Mark, stay this side, I'm going infield. Sorry.
Leinster doing well to keep Niatu upright there, turning over the ball, forcing the referee to give them the scrum.
Crunch. Bind. Set. Yes, nine.
Redden puts it in. For all the dominance and possession Leinster have had in the second period, they have yet to score, but now they have the penalty.
They are.
A very, very scrappy game, but intriguing nonetheless. And Isaac Boss is about to come in. Ronan from the Leinster backroom team signing the piece of paper.
Okay, yeah, step out blue, step out blue.
Gopperth is warming up as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's going to be all change at half-back. And that can have a big impact in a game. Cronin finds Shane Jennings. Heaslip. Redden. Redden. Flung wide to Dave Carney.
Away green.
Leinster tried the narrow side again. Redden. Jennings. I beg your pardon, Heaslip.
17.
Madigan goes deep. Rob Carney with Fergus McFadden out wide. They have to go again. Shane Jennings. Madigan
18.
zips it to Noel Reid. Noel Reid stays going, gets away from the Yupu. Leinster get the penalty. Well, Connacht offside, and
Number
another
18,
basic
please.
error could cost them here.
Repeated infringement.
Roland Lockley might receive yellow here, and he does, and he's not long on, and that is damaging. Connacht down to 14 men, they lead by 4, they've got 10 minutes to survive. Pat Lamb, a worried man. Boss, Gopperth and Kirshner about to make their entrance.
9. 12 and 15.
Shane Kirshner making his Leinster debut, the Springbok international. Gopperth and Isaac Boss coming in as well. A real Southern Hemisphere influence coming into the Leinster team, even though Isaac Boss, obviously born and raised New Zealand, is an Irish international. Madigan will stay on the park. It's taken in the line out by Devin Toner. Leinster trying them all here. Boss screaming the orders. Sean Cronin is waiting to pounce. Cronin tries to burst off the mark. He isn't allowed to do so. Floated by Gopper to Luke Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is Kirshner with him. Fitzgerald tries to go himself.
Away 13.
Boss. Fergus McFadden. Boss inside. Jack McGrath. Hit by Rob Henshaw. Boss. No knockdown surely. And it will be Connacht who had the put in at scrum time. Mike McCarthy. Ball came to him too quick.
Yeah. Captain, we need a front row. We need a front row.
Because Loughney has been yellow carded.
Number 8. Yep. Replacement for the sin bin. Yeah.
An unintentional favour done to his old side there from Mike McCarthy.
Okay. Okay, boys.
So the U crew has to go off temporarily as IU comes back in.
Watch the pass left.
Christ! Bang! Set! Yes, 9.
Marmion feeds. It's come out and Leinster have turned it over. Isaac Boss tries to go wide, flung out to the wing, it's fumbled. Picked up by Fergus McFadden, who's discarded the head wrapping. Breaks away from 2 tackles, can't get away from the 3rd. Boss with McCarthy waiting, instead goes to the blind side. Boss shows and goes, trying to slip away from Craig Clark. Pick and drive from Leinster. Isaac Boss tries to go himself, route blocked. That was Shane Jennings.
No!
Leinster getting very close. Taken and trying to charge around the corner is Rhys Ruddock. Rhys Ruddock trying to touch it down.
Hand up, scrum. Go on. Hold on, yeah, relax. I think he was held up.
I think there may have been more.
Okay, we'll check. Okay.
We go to the TMO because the reckoning is that Rhys Ruddock was held up.
Yeah. Rogie, can you hear me, please?
Yes, David.
Is it a try, yes or no, please?
Try yes or no.
Yeah. Relax. 6 minutes.
So Ruddock just picked it up, but nothing too scientific about what he tried to do, just ram right through. Looks like Marmion got under him and did enough. Not sure that Andrew Brown will be too pleased at his effort there. He was knocked back by Rhys Ruddock.
No, just waiting for the next angle from the roving camera.
Okay, no problem. Yeah.
Just got a couple of obstructions.
No, definitely not. Well, I didn't think so.
Well, that's what he said.
Water?
David, I have a decision.
Yes, Alan?
The evidence is inconclusive.
Okay, thank you. Time back on. No try.
So Connacht survive for now, but the threat is not gone.
You score as a lovely referee. Sorry? Okay. 20? Yeah.
Let's go, Marty.
Mark, you take that side? Any input at all? Just call it.
Paul O'Donoghue comes in for Connacht.
That's the mark, okay. Slightly to the left, good. Let's go. Seconds in. Crunch. Bang. Set. Yes, 9.
Leinster driving on here. Isaac Boss wants to take control, but they had the penalty.
No, there wasn't enough movement for them. Yeah. Okay. Captain, it's now no longer individual. It's now a team offence. Okay? There are too many penalties at scum time. If they don't stay up, the next one goes. Strong.
Connacht in real danger here of conceding a penalty try or another yellow card. Connacht have conceded 15 penalties to Leinster's 8 in this game.
Bang! Set!
Boss ready to feed. This could be it for Leinster. 5 minutes remains. Leinster drive it on. Connacht buckling. Boss with Madigan waiting, gets sucked in. And we will have another card. And it's for Kieran Marmion, and Connacht are down to 13. And if they can win this game, it truly will be amazing.
Okay.
Well, Marmion attempting a piggyback there, so it's 15 against 13. What is going through the mind of Pat Lam? I think it's pretty obvious what's going on in the mind of the coaching staff member sitting beside him.
Number 2? Yeah.
Aaron Dundon coming in for Leinster.
Yeah, just don't push our leader.
He's replacing Sean Cronin.
Thanks,
Aaron Dundon.
Crouch! Bang! Set! Yes, 9.
Boss feeds. Leinster drive on. Connacht being pushed right back. Heaslip controlling with the feet in the back. And it will be a penalty try, and Leinster finally get their try. And you can see what it means to Jamie Heaslip, and Leinster lead. Well, 15 against 13, it was always going to be a struggle, and Connacht were walking a very thin line, having infringed so much.
$90 from the try, yeah. Give him. Yeah. Sorry? Yeah. Yeah. Over.
So Ian Madigan attempts to kick the first points of the second half for Leinster, following that penalty try.
Yeah.
And Madigan just dinks it over, and it's Leinster 16, Connacht 3. There's 3 between them. 15. And it would be harsh on Leinster if, or harsh on Connacht if they were to concede another try, because that would deny them a losing bonus point, and you'd have to say they deserve something from this game.
Time off, Rogie. 10, just wait. Hands off.
Is that the right time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's not up, but it's still running.
No, that's the MO's in the official time. Relax. Okay, Gary? Yeah? We good to go, Gary Conway? Okay, thank you. 10 on. Come on, Rogie.
McCarthy can't hang on, and Connacht are claiming it's a knock on, and they've got the scrum.
Forward here.
Well, even though they're still down to 13, Connacht will hope to work an opportunity from here. In all of their meetings over the years in the Pro 12, Leinster have won 23 of them, Connacht have won 8. There has never been a draw.
Let me through there, lads. Please.
Well, with Dan Parks on the park, a drop goal is a possibility, as is a long-range penalty as we go into the last minute.
Bang! Set! Up we come. You got to keep tight. You've got to keep tight to your hooker. And you've got to keep that knee up. Let's go. Get up with that knee and you stay straight.
He's got to stay up.
Fionn Carr has come on for Connacht.
Seconds in.
Duffy has gone off.
Crouch.
Fionn Carr back at Connacht, having
Bang!
spent some time at Leinster.
Set! Yes, 9.
So Donoghue puts it in. Can Connacht rescue something from this game, or even well, it's a penalty to Leinster. And receiving the congratulations is Jack McGrath.
Hands in the scrum.
And Leinster kick it into the crowd, and that is that. The penalty try in the end, winning it for Leinster. Marmion got a try early in the game for Connacht after 13 minutes. Dan Parks kicked well for them. He landed 2 penalties and a conversion. Madigan landed 3 penalties for Leinster and a conversion. And Leinster just about pull it out of the fire. Connacht's miserable run at the RDS of having never won here continues, but at least they take away a bonus point. The final score, Leinster 16, Connacht 13.